Hello, hello, Johnny Cycles here. Look at this awful hand. But we have some redraws, and we have this ability to make a treasure token. And it's a ley line, double ley line even. Oh, nice for our opponent. Okay, so very frustrated with today's magic because we have been really, really bad about finding lands. And then when we can't find lands, we've been really, really bad about drawing action. A bow, masters. Find a land, please. We probably won't find a land. I mean, why would we? Hey, we did find a land. We got this Phoenix Fleet airship just waiting for all this sack value, but I have a feeling our Ragavan will be getting killed by a ley line binding here. Or maybe not. Hey, yes it will. Or a lightning bolt. Or nothing at all. They'll just try to set up their draw so we don't, so that we hit a land. Or something we can't cast. The plains. Well, we could do the shambling ghast again, but since we don't have any red mana, I think we'll hold off. See what we draw. And if we find a land, we can sack this treasure token to play the Phoenix Fleet airship and then get another airship. And then bowmasters and start attacking. So we really just want to land. I think it seems to be either land or action that we always want with this deck. Well, I guess we'll try it again. Find a land, please. Perhaps. Woo, doggy. We are just really bad about finding lands. It's kind of crazy. Yeah. I hate to continue complaining about the variants, but this is the second. Um, so now it's protection from all colors, right? Hexproof. Um, this is basically like the time, second whole like series of matches in a row that I've gotten where we've gotten such mana screw. Look at this. And they have mana up for Leyline Binding. I mean, this is Stubborn Nile even. Okay. I mean, it's just mind-boggling. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Turn 4, we were going to find, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 more turns before we found a land. And this is 23 lands. 23 lands, and we drew 2 extra cards. We found a land off of the 2 extra cards, I guess. This only hits artifacts. I mean, we just don't have an answer for that enchantment. Yeah, it's been a frustrating morning of Magic. It's really insane sometimes. 23 lands in this short end of the variant stick every single time. Double Phoenix. We have okay. Okay. See if they start with the ley line of the guild pack. I mean, the Phoenix Fleet airship is about our only real way to get out of this. Make sure they don't bring in a Pithy Needle against our Bloodstained Mire here. No steal effects. We do have this one thing that can take out a planeswalker or creature. But not if it's got hexproof. But at least they don't have that out yet. So we can answer the first Scion if they cast it here. At the cost of our single creature. Or they can just play a 2-mana 5/5. That's also acceptable. I guess we really like a Bowmasters. Double Lightning Bolt's also acceptable. Takes 2 spells to kill their single creature. Waiting. Are they trying to decide if they want to use a Force Negation? Because you probably want to wait on the Force Negation for this one. I don't know why this is a sorcery. I don't know why you have to. They've gone to the point where 1-mana card draw spells are instants. I think they need to make these 1-mana instants as sack creatures because you're already. I don't know. Maybe that'd be too powerful with the tokens. Maybe say sack a non-token creature for the instant speed aspect. Yeah, any one of our steel spells would be acceptable as well. I mean, we play 4, claim the firstborn, and 6 of the 3-mana. So if they're going to be playing these powerful 2-drops, then can we please find a steel spell? Alright, so the Ragavon's coming in. We got nothing. No fatal pushes in this deck. Let's see if they steal one of our lands. They do. Oh, that would have been perfect for our Phoenix Fleet airship too. That's cool. That's cool. We know they got a Ragavon. Just gonna be taking our beats, I guess. They can make their own Phoenix Fleet airship if they steal one. I mean, we could have held back to block. I don't know. Maybe that was the right move. I just don't think that that's a winning strategy either. No drifter. Trying to find another land, I assume, to dash in this Ragavon. We really need. I mean, we just need to draw well. We need to find what we need to find, which are creatures. I mean, I guess that's fine. I assume they have something to kill this, like a leyline binding. Just not sure why they didn't play the destroy target artifact. Sacrifice another creature or artifact. A surveil. Put that into the graveyard. Probably should have saved the, because this only triggers once, so we should have saved the fetch land for next turn. Which I knew, forgot. So that's why you play the games. Fetch land, we could have just tapped down. We're not doing anything. We're representing something, but we know we're not going to do anything, so we should have just went ahead and tapped down. Saved the fetch land. Gotten a third. But there are ways around it. Ragavan dashed, sure. Can't crew that, because it's, you know. Can't crew his elf until it's a creature, I suppose. What do they find? Hopefully not a kill spell. Swamp. Good. Man, the lands. We are really good about drawing lands. Have I mentioned that before? This cannot take out Ragavan because it's sorcery speed. Oh, sigh. Alright. Eaten alive. Quite possibly the worst. Is this on the battlefield? Oh, it's just got haste. Two. And just pay full value for that. See if they want to stubborn denial it. They have another wear tear. We just really need to find some creatures. We need another creature. God. We're going to get another one, so it doesn't really matter. Unless they have an answer for this one, which looks like they may have. Nope. What's in their hand? 5 cards in hand. You gotta have something, right? Bunch of Ragavans. Kavu. I mean, we have so many answers in our deck. We just can't find any of them. And then we find another. Just really, really good at drawing lands. Well, we found a steel spell, which might help us close this game out. Whew. Yeah, I mean, we can't F6 because we might need to respond to something. Our opponent, I'm just so flabbergasted as to what might be in their hand, if, unless it's a bunch of lands and Ragavans or something like a bunch of just. Or they're playing to something big, like a farewell. Null Drifter, sure, for full value. And as long as we only have one creature, we can't attack through this. So they don't have to scoop yet. They have their 1 mana up for a counterspell. Do we find a land? Oh, it's a Claim the Firstborn. Even worse. I did. Don't understand what that is. Almost clicked done because I thought I'd already clicked it. Alright, so they scoop it up. They did not have the counterspell. I wonder what was in their hand. Now we're on the draw, so I just wish there was a way to answer. We maybe we need that enchantment hate, but I just don't think this is the kind of deck that plays a lot of. Sorry, I don't think this is the meta that you see this domain deck in a lot. I haven't seen the overlords in a while either, so I'm not sure if we need to bring in enchantment hate in the sideboard. At first, I thought there was a new black spell that said sacrifice a creature to exile target creature enchantment, but it was really sacrifice a enchantment. Look at this. I mean, look at our hand. 23 lands, and it's consistently not just one or two unplayable flooding. I mean, we flooded last game until we finally found what we needed. Goodness, this is good. This is good. I just can't. I cannot understand the the terrible, terrible luck. All right, well, we drew something. It wasn't a land, so that's good. We did not find a land in our four-lander hand, and we got the win. I mean, despite what happened, but that's the power of Phoenix Fleet Airship with a sack outlet, and the strategy we're trying to employ here. We're trying to steal our opponent's things and sack it for value, and when you have a Phoenix Fleet Airship out, it is the best value you can have. All right, so we're hoping our opponent does not have a Scion or Draco. Instead, they have like a territorial Kavu, and we can draw, claim the firstborn. Okay, draw, claim the firstborn, please. Do you remember what I mentioned about the lands? Well, we can double block. We're not going to. We're going to try to find a steal spell before that happens. Probably should have actually not F6. You should never F6 when you can respond with something instant speed. We could, if they bolt at this, we can sacrifice. Try to set up our draw, so that was a mistake. Flage, so this is where it comes in. Like, we should have definitely not F6, but they're going to go for this anyway, so fine. That is probably the best play. Alright, well, I wasn't expecting Flage out of domain. Maybe I should be. They might not want to give up a Ragavan hit. That's pretty funny when you think about no lands, please. God. That's a kill spell. That's what we needed. So I guess I won't complain anymore about our terrible, terrible luck, but I'd rather have had a steal spell. Here comes the beats, I assume, because they probably drew something to block. So it's I mean, do we care about these two cards? Their follow-up must be something good. And we know what we're drawing, so well, maybe they don't have a follow-up. Maybe they just have a lightning bolt. This is the weirdest domain deck I've ever played against. They're gonna put something in the graveyard. They can get Flage back. Maybe that's what they're going for. At least this is a clean answer for it. Wish it was instant speed though. Leyline Binding on the stack. Alright, so they do have a Leyline Binding. We'll see what we find. Another Claim the Firstborn again. Would be so sweet. So hopefully we'll find one off this Castle Locthwain if they run out the Flage. Which, I mean, if I was them, I'd always run out the Flage. But I guess when you have things in your hand, force your opponent to answer your hand, and then you always have Flage as a sort of safety net. They must just have a Stubborn Denial, I assume. We don't have any creatures to trigger this Phoenix Fleet airship. Or Wear Tear. But we definitely played this played that entirely wrong. If we're gonna run out the, I think I pivoted immediately from Eaten Alive to Phoenix, because if we do Eaten Alive on Territory Kavu, then we can't get rid of the Flage, and that's a bigger problem for us. But if I was gonna do the Phoenix Fleet airship, I really needed to do it with the Bloodstained Mire. However, they would have been able to do it before the end step, so we wouldn't have gotten anything anyway. But we're in danger of just straight up losing Territory Kavu. We're again finding lands. The Phoenix Fleet airship was a great draw, but I mean it's only so good if you don't have any creatures on the battlefield. Yeah, get rid of that. Although you could cast it, put yourself out of range of dying to like any number of things, really. Now the time. No, just a rocket ball. Okay. Well, I think we're dead. I don't think there's many ways out of this. I mean, we need a steel spell, claim the firstborn, Phoenix Fleet airship. Number two does not do anything for us. They flage, hit us to 5, to 3, and then we have to have multiple answers. We have to find another exile effect for the flage. And then we go to 1. There's just no way we're living. There's no way. I'm sure their last card is a lightning bolt, or they'll find it. I mean, unless they've forgotten about their flage, which is hard to believe. This is possible. Sometimes you do forget about that stuff. I forget about my graveyard sometimes. What do they find? Guess we can just go ahead and try to Raucous Theater ourselves. Set it up. Did they finally remember their flage? Or they just always wanted to see? They wanted to see what they're going to find off of the top of our deck first. Yeah, flage is good. Flage is really good. We need that. We just need too many things right now to survive. Too many things. And like I said, they're going to have the lightning bolt. Oh man, for cyclesgaming.com, this is Johnny Cycle.